Alright there folks, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Great to see you. Hope you've all had a good day. How'd you like that? How'd you like that? 5 in a row. Say something about it. Say something about that, will you? You can't argue it. You can't argue with that. Happy days. Taylor Fritz, plus the 4.5. Taylor Fritz getting it done for the channel once again. That's 2 now. 2 in a row for Tay. He didn't get the win, unfortunately. He did cover the spread just about. It was the 0.5 that saved us. It was a lot closer than I expected it to be. Maybe not what I expected it to be, but there was a moment or two when I thought he was done. Getting them 4 games, I said it yesterday, didn't I? Getting them first 4 in that first set is fucking crucial. So crucial to the goal. So many things could have went against us there. So many things, you know. Sinner won the toss and opted to serve, and automatically I went, oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. Here comes the 6-3 in the first set. We're gonna have to need it. We're gonna wait for a tiebreaker in the second. No, not of the sort. I was happy with what I seen with Taylor Fritz once again. Let me know if you watched it. If you didn't, score sort of speaks for itself. Like I said about the Demon, Taylor Fritz probably done as good as what you're gonna do against Yannick Sinner in this spot. So good shit from Taylor Fritz there. I appreciate you. And also, before we move on, I fucking told you Medvedev was gonna beat the Demon, didn't I? I fucking knew it. Stupid bastard, I should have bet that. I knew it. I said he would. I can't believe that. Look, I'm not going to act like a genius because it really could have went either way. Before the game, you're not insane for taking the Demon there at all. Like, I was this close to having a little sprinkle on it myself. Medvedev just fucking fooled everyone again, didn't he? He fooled everyone, like I said he would. Fucking, my shoulder's fucked and I'm at a disadvantage and I don't want to be here. I said this, didn't I? He does that all the time. He leans into that fucking role all the time. And then next thing you know, bang, fucking straight sets. Right back in it. Demon just didn't stand a chance against them whatsoever. Got tough ones today. It's not getting any easier, is it? I said it yesterday, they're getting hard and they still remain hard. We've got 2 of the best, once again, absolute crackers. Before we get into them, like the video if you would, subscribe if you're not. If you want to support the channel, if you've been winning, if you've hit the 5 in a row, links in the description and the pinned comments. You don't have to. It's cool if you do. Right then, folks. Today we are playing for cash, as always. Fast money. Got Alcaraz and Rublev. First game of the day. Heads 2-1 to Rublev. He beat him last time he played. Alcaraz did beat Rublev in straight sets this time last year in the finals as well. So bear that in mind. What are we saying about Alcaraz and that Casper Ruud match, eh? Let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts on that before we get into it? Like, I've seen some mad shit about that game. Like, Casper Ruud played solid. Like, he played a solid game. We'll get into him in a bit, but people were like, Alcaraz played so bad. He was so bad. Like, statistically, he won. Like, maybe on the eye, compared to what we used to seeing, he may have looked bad to some, but statistically, it weren't that bad. It weren't that bad. Like, he was serving better than Casper Ruud, was he? 1 sec, let me just cross-reference this. Me fucking spreadsheets went on. It's like bang on, identical, the percentages for this one. So Casper Ruud just, you'd say he edged them out statistically, but he didn't. He absolutely bullied them. It's a weird one looking at it, because if you didn't watch the game, you'd look at that and you go, what, that makes no fucking sense. How did that happen? Alcaraz just unforced errors. had about 30 of them. I can't remember the exact number. It was 35, something like that. Don't quote me on that one. Just couldn't keep the fucking ball in the court. Couldn't keep the ball. Like, good shit from Casper Ruud. Like, this lad came to play, you know, based off the form alone, you know, coming into this tournament. I don't think I know we dished out the Casper Ruud on the spread plus the points, didn't we, as a little slider, but I didn't think he was going to win. I certainly didn't think he was going to do him in straight sets, and I don't think there was anyone on this fucking planet who thought he was going to do him 6-1 in that first set at all. At all. If you say you did, you're a fucking liar. A few things putting me off on this. So as soon as I looked at this game, I went, you know what, like, it's Alcaraz will bounce back on this one. He really will. I said it about Medvedev, and I think he'll bounce back here. What's making me laugh, though, is the fucking cope. It's just the cope from the Alcaraz fans here. It's insane. It's absolutely insane, man. You know, what is he? He's got like a virus now, has he, or something? He's got the flu. And you're like, oh, he's got like, he may have fucking monkeypox or whatever. I don't know. He's not well, and you know, he's this and that. And he only lasted 10 minutes in his training session today. That's what I wanted to mention to you. You know, that's probably something worth taking note of, but everyone's going to look at that and write him off, just like they did with Medvedev, and go, oh, you know, he's sick. He can't play. Look at that game against Casper Ruud. Alcaraz may have just turned up to practice today, got 10 minutes in and went, you know what, fuck this, I can't do it. I'm just going to go home and chill. He may wake up today and feel fucking ready to go, fresh as a daisy. And if he does, you know, he's going to fist Andrei Rublev. That is a big if, and it is a big if. Like, it really is. I've got not an official on this one, but you know, talking on Andrei Rublev, let's not leave him out. He done well against Zverev. He played a lot better than what I expected him to play. Good on the first serve, 76.5%. First serve points, 53.5 on second serve. Zverev ultimately just too good in every way, which we said he would be. If you remember, we had him in straight sets and minus the points. Sorry, I can't trust fucking Rublev in this spot, man. You know, this is probably a live bet spot, you know, think about it. Let's just see what Alcaraz we get. Wait and see what Alcaraz we get, and then maybe just live bet it, because I know I've just said you sort of like the Medvedev narrative with De Minaur, with Alcaraz then, but, you know, providing this lad turns up, and if he approaches this game the exact same way, feeling the exact same how he did in that Casper Ruud game, it would be safe to assume that Andrei Rublev would probably cover that 2.5, if not beat him. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Like, I feel like it's weird. This is such a weird one, this, and you've got to win 2 of these. Let's just say it, you've got to win 2. This was another thing I meant to mention before about like the Alcaraz cope with the fans. I've seen someone say before, you know, well, thing is, Alcaraz didn't really need to win that game against Casper Ruud. Like, come on, like, what? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, you can't be serious, can you? Yeah, look, question time, picture this. You're Alcaraz. You see the draw for your finals. You see who you're in the group with. You've got Casper Ruud, Andrei Rublev, Alexander Zverev. Probably you're going to have to win 2 of those. Who's the one person out of all them? If you remember your Alcaraz in this situation, who's the one person out of them 3 that you go, you know what? Based on form alone, coming into this tournament the past few months, who's the one player who you go, you know what, I've fucking got him. I've definitely got him, 100%. Exactly, yeah, it's Casper Ruud, isn't it? It's Casper Ruud. You know, in hindsight, that probably sounds like bollocks, but it's not, is it? Like, that, in my opinion, that was the must win. That was the must win out of the 3. for Alcaraz because I'm not so sure he gets past Zverev. I'm really not. We'll see what happens with Andrei Rublev. I'm pretty certain he'll bounce back in this one. I really do. It'll be Alcaraz on the money line. If anything. If anything. I can't trust Rublev. When the heat is on, to be able to keep his nerve, even if it's going his way. Even if it starts going his way, I don't believe he'll be able to stay calm and collected enough to see this one through. He'd be very lucky if he does. Very lucky. Can we see Alcaraz just going out in two and just having no wins in his first two? I can't. Personally, I can't see that at all. I still think he reaches the semis though, regardless what happens to this, because I don't think Casper Ruud is going to beat Zverev. So, look, we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Total's 22.5. So, what does that tell you? Pretty much expecting a tie-break or Rublev to nick a set in this one. I'm not so sure what's going to happen. Obviously, the head-to-head advantage is slightly in his favour. There's that, but we can't even say that'll give him a mental boost because mentality and Rublev, like they don't fucking come into the same sentence, do they? Really, Alcaraz or not. If you've got to take that one, like I'm staying away from it. Same way I did with Medvedev and Demon today. It's just not worth it for me. I want to try and continue this streak, and I'd be damned if Carlos Alcaraz fucking lets me down there. No chance. No chance of my touching that one. Let me know what you're going for. And then the one that I'm waiting for. This is the one for me. We've got Zverev and Casper Ruud. You are the one for me. Zverev, massive favourite. Fucking massive favourite in this one. Rightly so. I expect nothing less. Total is... What's the total? Total's disappeared. I'll get to that in a sec when it loads. I know the spread's 4.5. Spread's 4.5 here for Casper Ruud. And with you know what? I'm not going to tease it at all. I'm not going to edge you at all. I'm just going to we'll go straight to it like we did yesterday. I'm going to take the points with Casper Ruud in this one. Call me crazy. Call me what you want. Total's 21.5 there. 21.5 and it's 4.5 on the spread. What have I said throughout the entirety of the finals? When are they gonna stop giving us spreads like this? We've hit every one. I think this one's gonna hit as well. This one could be 6 in a row, I really think it might be. Like, what do you want me to say about Zverev? The same stuff that I say about him fucking like 2 or 3 times a week, multiple times a month. Unbelievable. He was fantastic. He was just remarkable. Outstanding fucking class against Rublev. Look at these numbers here. 70% of the first serve going over, 80% on the first serve point, 80% on the second serve point. It tickles your brain looking at that, doesn't it? That's fucking great. What are the odds of that? Just unbelievable. I said it the other day and I'll say it again. Like, he is undoubtedly the second best player in the world at tennis, mate. He's unreal. The game that he is currently playing, the level that Zverev currently runs at, fucking second to none. Like, the only person that's going to threaten him is Yannick Sinner. And watching him play Taylor Fritz today, that's exactly what I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, what's that going to pan out like? So I feel like Yannick Sinner's got everything Zverev's got. I really do. And just a little bit more. Look, that's irrelevant. We're going off on a different one there. We'll stick with this. Shit off against Rublev. 6-4, 6-4. I expected nothing less. Like I said, we took him 2 ways in that. Casper Ruud, man, Jesus Christ. Let's just put a little bit of respect. Give a little bit of respect for Casper Ruud there, just for winning that game, because no one thought he was going to. No one thought he was going to. I had a feeling he'd cover that 5.5, but I did feel like it was just a little bit disrespectful to basically give you more or less a full set in games on the spread. That's fucking, yeah, that's our last that. So disrespectful. But we are getting 4.5. Casper Ruud, yeah, like I said before, he played really well. He played just a solid, consistent level against Alcaraz, and sick boy Alcaraz just couldn't do fuck all against him. Spraying errors everywhere, but then I want to bring your attention to more importantly to me is the second set, 7-5. You know, that's the one I'm looking at. Alcaraz played good in there. Like he turned on the heat, didn't he? Clearly, he was like, oh my god, I need to up my game. I'm going to play a lot better, and he did. Casper Ruud done more than enough to hang around with him. Like, he fucking smoked him, absolutely smoked him. He saved well, you know, he volleyed well. He returned well. Like, everything was just done really, really good. And that's all I want. That is all I want. And that's all I need in this game. 4.5. I'm not expecting him to win. I'm not. He will more than fancy himself in this match here. Like, he really will. Why the fuck not? I don't think Casper Ruud's got anything to lose, if you ask me. You know, let's not forget, you know, for those that are maybe new to tennis or maybe don't really know the ins and outs, let me just remind you, you may not know or you may have forgotten. Let me just remind you, like, Casper Ruud has been in this spot before. Casper Ruud has been to semi-finals in the like year before, and then the year after that he also got to the final. Remember, he fucking played. He got beat by Djokovic in the final. Yeah. So let's not pretend like, you know, he can't play on the big stage or he's just gonna shit it or he's a crap tennis player, because he's fucking not, is he? He's really not. You know, he has been in bad form coming into this. That's no secret. But I feel like sleeping on Casper Ruud is a mistake commonly made. It really is. And I don't blame people for making it, because like I said, it's easy, it's an easy mistake to make. I've made it myself. I don't think we can sleep on him here. I really don't. Why would he not keep that within the 4.5 against Zverev? Like, why would he not? I think out of pretty much all his last 20 games, before going back to like the Lever Cup, Ruud would have covered that in practically every game. All of his losses, he'd have covered that 4.5. All right, like, none of them at Zverev, but it still stands, apart from the Jordan Thompson game in, was it Tokyo? Yeah. Covered it against Vukic, fucking Greek sport, Batista Agut. You know, there's a few stinkers in there, but that was then. This is now. Alexander Zverev, in his, you know, in all the games dating back to the US Open, so everything since the US Open, everybody he has faced, so everyone he's beat, would have covered the 4.5 against this version of Zverev. The only people that weren't able to cover the 4.5 against Zverev post Lever Cup are, you're listening to these, Matteo Bellucci, Marcus Giron, and fucking Joel Schwerzler, you know what I mean, the Australian kid. Everyone else has. Musetti, Greek sport, Artifice, Tsitsipas, Holger Rune. Ugo Humbert didn't in the Paris Masters, but he was fucking toast, wasn't he? He was done. Andrei Rublev covered it. Yeah. I'm willing to roll a dice on this one. Zverev's playing good. He's playing solid and consistent. He's getting a break here and there. I'm willing to gamble with Casper Ruud on this one, plus the 4.5, that he can keep this one close. I fancy him to win enough points. I feel like if Taylor Fritz can keep it close against fucking Sinner today, then why not Casper Ruud? That's a garbage analogy. I apologise for that, but, you know, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. 6 in a row, incoming. Let me know what you're going for. Best of luck to you. Best bets in the comments, all that shit. It doesn't matter what sport. I'm interested to know. Right then, I'll be saying good night to you folks. I appreciate you stopping by. like and subscribe. We continue to grow, don't we? Don't know the exact number. It's went off my screen, but I think it's around, what, 413, 413 are we on? Yeah, nice. You know, before you know it, we'll be exactly where we need to be. There's no doubt about that. Just got to keep hammering the nail. Right then, take it easy. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Enjoy the tennis. Let's go for that 6 in a row. Get some 5s in the comments if you're still watching. Enjoy the tennis. See you tomorrow.